Alright, what's up you guys? It's your boy Don J back again with another episode of Overdose. Today I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Callie Santiago.
Miss Callie. You said your whole name. I'm like, hold on. Shit.
I didn't say Callie.
You I was like, what the fuck? Alright. How familiar are you with RedPill?
I'm not entirely familiar, but I did do some research, and I really do like the content that you do.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna dive and get your perspective about some of these topics. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Oh, before we get started, Chad and Tyrone ain't all that. What are your thoughts with that title by itself?
Chad and Tyrone ain't all that.
I'm guessing basically he's saying the alpha is not all that, because Chad is like a typical, Chad and Tyrone is like a typical alpha, like main type shit.
Okay, Tyrone, whatever. I think he's about to like say some shit about the stigma against alpha males and alpha males being fake alpha males.
And we was actually talking about that before the show, but okay.
What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted to know how to know if you're Chad or Tyrone. Okay, well, first of all, let's break down what's a Chad or a Tyrone. Okay, guys, basically, fuck what you heard. A Chad or a Tyrone is the good dick man. Another word for dirty dick Rodney. That's what a Chad or a Tyrone is. All right, I know a lot of you guys think Chad or Tyrone is the pretty boy and all this and other bullshit, and he can be, but really, guys, a Chad or a Tyrone is the good dick man. Now, I don't know if you want to really be a Chad or a Tyrone. I know it sounds good, but it really says a lot about you if you're considered a Chad or a Tyrone. Okay? Because women put men into categories, guys. Understand that. You got the friend zone, which means that you have no sex appeal to that woman. That don't mean you don't have a sex appeal. Everything I talk about, guys, is subjective, right? So to that woman, you have no sex appeal. Okay? Boyfriend, potential boyfriend. Okay? I won't say boyfriend, I say potential boyfriend. And then you have the good dick guy. All right? This will be the Chad or Tyrone. Now,
before he gets deeper into his different categories, do you categorize men like that?
I don't. I think the friend zone, first off, is a victimized state of mind.
Okay, what do you mean?
Because you're either my friend or you're not, Okay. And that's regardless of sex appeal, that's regardless of chemistry or anything like that.
Okay.
If you feel that you want something more from me, but you're just my friend, and you can only ever be my friend, or you put yourself into like this place, then that I find that kind of like disrespectful, because that means that you're not just my friend and you want something more from me.
Okay, well, hold on. Why do you find that disrespectful though, if they want more out of the relationship?
I guess, well, when they put it in terms of like, oh, you're friend zoning me, it's like, well, I thought we were friends. Like, just because you want something from me doesn't mean I'm obligated to give it to you.
True, 100%. Okay, pushback. What do they get being your friend?
Well, I'm very funny and loving and caring, so no. I feel like first of all, being friends is obviously it's beneficial for both parties, and there should be give and take when it comes to being friends. Obviously, if a guy is being friends with a woman, well, all she does is like, hey, buy me food, buy me this, buy me that, and that's not you're not really friends then.
Gotcha.
That's more of a like she's using you type of situation, and I think then that's when you're like, damn, I'm putting all this money into her and and she can't see me that I want to like fuck her or like be with her or something like that. That's when you friend zone yourself. But I feel like when you do genuinely enjoy someone's time and experiences you guys have with each other, then that friend zone shit, it really doesn't matter.
Okay, why would you say? Okay, let's back up a little bit.
Okay.
Do you believe that men and women can be just friends?
Yeah, definitely.
Without let me take that back. Without growing up as just friends. Like, let's say they was both in college. They started off in college. You think men and women can be just friends?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have people that are just your friend? Mm-hmm. And what do you categorize as just your friend?
Just
versus
my friend.
a guy that maybe try to get at you, but then you like kind of put him in a place and he just kind of stayed there.
For guys who come at me and they want to, I don't know, try to date me or this and that I don't usually like keep them around as friends.
Okay.
If they were my friend to begin with, if they just came off like that, because it's like, well, damn, like this is like unprovoked. I didn't know that.
Got you. Yeah.
You get me? Or it's like, I appreciate you having the balls to tell me, hey, I think you're beautiful. I want to go out with you. Hey, you want to fuck? Like, okay, cool. That takes a lot of guts, you know, for most people. So I can appreciate it, but that doesn't mean that's going to turn into a friendship or anything like that. It can.
Got you.
It can, which at that point, you know, you have to respect the fact that, all right, that's not where it's going. Like, we're not going to go date. We're not going to go fuck or anything like that. We're just friends.
Okay. So now with the just friends part, what do you categorize as just friends? Is it a title or a place or a action? Because what I've seen to pick up is majority of the time it's guys that are just being your friends to maybe catch you when you weak, or they just too scared to show their emotions and they don't want to mess up the relationship. That's what I find majority of the time when people say they're just friends.
I guess it's like being friends is there's like subcategories to it and there's layers to it. Like you have like people that you're just friends with, platonic as hell, but you can have friends that, you know, you do have a flirtation with, or friends that you fuck and everything like that. But
okay, let's back up even more. Let's back up even more. What is your definition of the word friend? We have to start with that first.
This is somebody that you are platonic with. You have platonic feelings for. They're not romantic at all. You can be intimate with, or you can not be intimate with them. There's someone that you can talk to about a bunch of different topics. Someone that's there for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's continue the video before we go back to that.
Okay.
The Chad or Tyrone, the reason they get put in this category is because they don't have the qualities of being a potential boyfriend. Now, why is that? Why would a woman label dude the good dick guy, but not put him in the potential of a boyfriend? Usually, guys, a lot of these Chad and Tyrone guys, they're usually a lot of the times they not really on their purpose. Let's just say it like that. They're not focused individuals. Maybe they have the sex appeal, and maybe they have the reputation for having good dick. See, because guys, that weighs heavy into this, Chad or Tyrone. A lot of this is reputation. Okay? Women fucking run their fucking mouth. I'm gonna just tell you that shit right now. If you met a girl in the club and you put it down on her, all right, well, she's orgasming all night and y'all just went all night, please believe that bitch gonna tell every goddamn girl she know. If you got a girlfriend right now, if you watching this and you got a girlfriend right now, or probably even women in your rotation, definitely women in your rotation, what the fuck am I talking about? Probably. Them girls know how big you is, how good in bed you is, how long you last. Them women know everything about your fucking sex life. Women run their fucking mouth. Good or bad, they run their fucking mouth.
Is that true?
To an extent.
Okay.
Because me, I don't always kiss and tell. Like, there are men that nobody has a single clue that I've slept with or anything like that.
Would those men be mediocre men?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay.
No, I just prefer to keep certain things to myself.
Okay.
Or, like, that's the relationship that we have. It's like I don't know if they told anybody, but I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not,
cool.
You know, I don't really do that. Unless, like, but it's like if my girl and I are at the club and then, like, you know, we...
Gotcha, and then they ask about it later.
She asked me the next day, I'll be like, damn, did she put it down? Like, you know, like, what up, you know, but, or it's okay to talk about it, I guess, but it's to that extent, I don't have a group chat talking about like dick and everything like that. That's, okay. But there are women who do. I will tell you that.
Okay.
So when they run their fucking mouth, and if you're not a guy and you never got this because you don't have the reputation of being a great sex partner. But what you'll have is you'll have a lot of women throwing you pussy just like you fucking a celebrity. That's what you'll get. You'll get a lot of women pushing up on you when you're the good dick guy. A lot of times though, this guy don't have much outside of that. For all you guys, the difference between becoming a Chad or a Tyrone and becoming a one-night stand is that right there. Women running their fucking mouth. So if you're a guy that have a lot of one-night stands, what it is you have the sex appeal, and understand what's in sex appeal, guys. That's the charisma, that's the physical attraction, that's all that shit. That's the swagger, that's all that. That's when I say sex appeal, I'm just rounding all that. Sex appeal is just not your body, it's everything. It's the swagger, it's the confidence, it's everything, all right? The talk game, everything. All that's in the whole spectrum is sex appeal. What happens is if you have a lot of one-night stands, what happens is you have the sex appeal, but you don't have the reputation of getting a good dick. In other words, that one-night stand you had it been good sex, you would have got a repeat. You would have got a continuation if it was good. See, that's what happens when you do something and it's not good, people don't come back. As a business person, one thing you always learn real quick is that without people coming back, you don't have much of a business.
Okay, so this brings up a good question. What is your hierarchy of sex appeal?
My hierarchy of sex appeal?
Yes.
Ooh, like, shit, that's a great question.
Comes with a lot of self-awareness.
Yeah, in terms of like physical attributes,
it could be confidence, it could be physical attributes, it could be swagger, it could be the way they dress, it could be a lot of things.
So the bottom of the bottom is damn, wait, I need to like because there's so many important elements.
Okay, what are the most important elements?
Your energy.
Okay.
Your energy, like how you come across, how you talk. So some people, they look like they got, their stuff together, and they start talking and you're just like, oh my God, shut up,
Okay.
Your intelligence.
Okay.
Intelligence is so sexy. But also intelligence, but also knowing when not to be like a know-it-all.
Okay, gotcha. Want to sit back and relax. So you haven't said anything physical yet. Is that by choice or what?
No, I think that encompasses a lot of like what's first and foremost what's important.
Okay.
But then we get into the physical. I would say like I like a nice smile.
Okay. So for you personally, it's about the energy and aura before the physical.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because the physical doesn't mean shit. You could still be bad at sex. You could still be dumb as shit just because you got a nice smile and you dress nice. Okay. That doesn't mean, or you could still be like, again, like you could be whack as fuck in bed.
Okay.
But yeah, so I would say a nice smile, your hygiene, like your upkeep. Like if you got dirt under your fingers, I'm paying attention to all of that. Because how you take care of yourself is how you're going to take care of a woman. Even if it's just for a night,
Gotcha. Okay, so have you ever had like a one night stand?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and has it turned into, like he said, a continuous thing, or normally does it not turn into that?
Most times it has. It definitely has turned into like, words again and again. There's been times where, but like, he was saying how like, if the dick is whack, then they're not gonna return. But I've had moments where I've had like one night stands where
you had whack dick and you returned.
No, not even. Like the dick was phenomenal. Like but it's just dick at the end of the day. Okay. And sometimes I'm just like, okay, well I was curious, I got what I wanted, and I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You gotta have people coming back. You need customers coming back, and that's the thing with the dirt. Now, the one thing about if you have a lot of one night stands, and you dirty Chad or Tyrone, both of them are the same thing. You don't have boyfriend qualities. Women punish men who have boyfriend qualities.
Ooh, hold up. Talk to him, Dad. No, that's very true. That's
what does that mean?
100% true. So for instance, if you have like boyfriend qualities, like, oh, this guy has his stuff together, he has good dick or whatever, blah, blah, blah. He has all the qualities that I look for in a man. Sometimes the woman, not even sometimes, majority of the time, they sometimes they wait. They don't want to reveal their freakiest self. Sometimes they want to put it off on the, on the back burner to make you think that, oh, this person is bigger than what they are.
So they don't want to come out and like show their like hoe tendencies and this, that, and
yeah. You don't believe that's real?
I know. I can believe it's real. I can believe it's real. When I was younger, I used to like hold back, and I guess like now that I'm older and I'm very more comfortable and secure in myself, you're gonna know for day one.
Okay, and then let me throw a question at you. Have you been in a relationship? Okay, have you ever had a threesome?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this threesome, was this threesome were you in a relationship and you explored another partner, or it was just everybody was single and y'all did a threesome?
It was more so. It was me and one of the parties. We were like talking in some essence.
So it wasn't like a boyfriend?
No, it wasn't like a boyfriend type of thing. Definitely boyfriend potential though. And then there was the other party also had the hots for me in multiple ways.
Okay. And why wouldn't you do a threesome when you had, I'm assuming you had boyfriends before, correct? Okay, so why wouldn't you do a threesome when you have a boyfriend, with the boyfriend?
I would.
Oh, you would?
I would,
but you haven't?
I just haven't. I just haven't had the opportunity to yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I almost did, but...
Damn, you missed out.
As a lot of you guys are not on your purpose. One thing that you'll keep noticing is that a lot of women, some of the women will make you wait a little longer. And it's not because they think you're a beta male, none of this other bullshit. They classify you, they've put you in the category of potential boyfriend. So they want you to respect them. Women only sleep with guys on the first date or things like that, or just call you over for sex, of guys that they don't value you as looking at them as girlfriend material. They don't care what you think about them. When a girl looks at you as a potential boyfriend or potential husband, she wants you to respect her, so she'll make you wait longer. This is why a woman that go sleep with a Leonardo DiCaprio or Drake on the first, because they already know that's not gonna happen with them. So what's the point? It's not gonna happen with them. First of all, they not gonna wait like that. And second of all, you think a girl that met Drake on at the concert thinks that, oh, I can make him my boyfriend? Nah, she knows. She knows he's gonna be in another town next week. So it's no point. So women punish men who they think as somebody who's got potential for a boyfriend. And for all you guys that wanted to just have bang a whole bunch of bitches and that's it, and didn't really care about, having rotations and shit like that, the best thing you could do is increase your sex appeal. And when I say sex appeal, I mean just your swagger, the way you look and shit like that. You could have been sleeping on your motherfucking mama couch, had a goddamn dime. But if you was a dude that had that sex appeal, you have a lot of women that want to sleep with you. I noticed that when I was in the fucking basement.
Okay, this brings up a good question. What is the progression for you, or is there a progression for you in a relationship or a guy that you're talking to? Like, for instance, is it like, okay, I'm talking to this dude, okay, he needs to make me his boyfriend, make me his girlfriend within 6 months, then next, and then next, and next? Or is it just, I'm just hanging out with this person, having a good time type of thing?
Usually for me, it's just, I'm just hanging out with this person. I don't start talking to people or dating people and thinking I'm going to get into a relationship with them.
Okay.
If it happens, it happens. Obviously, when that bridge comes, I'll be able to better determine do I really want to be in a relationship with this person, or can we continue,
Okay.
But for the most part, we're just hanging out. Let's see where this goes.
Okay, so if you're in somebody, do you know what rotation means?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in someone's rotation, you're not pushing for a monogamous relationship, or you just fine with just being?
Again, I'm cool with the poly side of things. So if I'm in some, and most times I don't mind being in a rotation because you're in my rotation also, and because I don't like someone telling me what to do. I'm very independent. I'm very like. I'm busy, I'm doing my own thing. So it's like this works out. Now if we come to an agreement and we're like, you know what? Let's be exclusive. Let's then we can talk about it. We can be exclusive and we can just be each other. But if it's not talked about, then we obviously, you have to be safe and everything like that. Yeah. Respect each other in that aspect. But it is what it is,
Okay. All right.
That just by increasing my body, even though I still lived in the basement, I had a lot of girls that would sleep with me on the first day. And then as I got on my fucking purpose, I started noticing that some of the girls would make me wait longer. That's because now I got potential. Okay? So the Chad and Tyrone guys are basically the good dick guys. They are not guys that women look at as somebody that I potentially could make my fucking boyfriend. Now, I don't know if you guys want to be in that category. It sounds glamorous, but it says a lot about you that a woman think that that's all you good for. Now, another thing, guys, that's a gift. Guys, we all are born with gifts. The guys that are super good in bed and stuff like this and blessed by Mother Nature and all this other shit like that, guys, you can always improve your sex game. Just like I tell you guys, doing the self-improvement would improve your charisma and all this other shit.
Okay. He brought up a good point. What is the number one way for a guy to improve his sex game? So all the guys that you mess with, what do you feel like they are missing the most?
Communication.
Okay.
Communication. Just ask them, hey, what do you like? Or.
So you mean like a conversation, or you mean like while you're doing it?
It could be a conversation and it could be while you're doing it. Like I remember I slept with someone and he wasn't that secure with himself and everything like that. And, we explored and we had conversations and I taught him things and he's Mr. Bitches now. And I'm so happy for him,
All right. So communication would be the number one thing that you feel like most.
Communication is key.
Okay.
And it's healthy.
Okay. Yeah.
Can let somebody fuck you but you can't talk about fucking? What is that?
True.
And you can improve pretty much anything if you work hard enough at it. But a lot of these guys, they ain't took no sex ed classes and shit like that. A lot of these motherfuckers just were blessed to be good sexually. Bottom fucking line. Eddie Murphy ain't took no comedy classes. You just born with the gift that God give you. So, yes, I don't want to discourage some of you guys that may not be great in bed. But a lot of times, some of you guys will never be. Some of you now, you can be good enough to get a lot of one night stands. It's just that a lot of bitches gonna see your ass suck in bed, and you ain't gonna get a lot of women that's gonna come back. I give you that. But to be the Chad or Tyrone guy is the guy that's got that reputation that he puts it down in the bedroom. That's
okay. This brings up another good question. Do you care about pre-selection, like you said, reputation?
Pre-selection as in terms of all right, I go to his house and I see he lives with his mom and in his basement.
No, that's not pre-selection. What the fuck?
Sorry, I just want to
Okay, so pre-selection. So basically, you meet a guy, boom, and then you see his Instagram, and he got fucking hella bitches on his comments, oh my god, you're so cute, blah 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 blah. Does that make your attraction more, or does that make your attraction less, or does that not matter at all?
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
To me, that doesn't matter. People comment on my shit all the time. I'm not gonna say something about someone commenting on your shit. That's kind of hypocritical.
Okay. No. So I'm saying, if other girls like him, do you like him more, or do you like him less, or does not matter at all? Let's say you with a guy and all your friends oh man, damn girl, that he cute, blah 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 blah.
If my girls are talking about him and everything like that, I fall back and I'm just all right, that's that's all you, I'm respecting him in that.
No, I don't think you understand it. Hold on. You are talking to the guy.
Oh, okay, I'm talking to the guy. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I had a moment.
Okay, and then your girls sound like from personal experience. Sounds like your girls are literally oh my god, he's cute, blah blah blah. Versus they just saying nothing. Does that make you more attracted to the dude?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Cause I don't I like ugly guys too, so it's like it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He's developed that fucking reputation. So you're gonna need that sex appeal, and you're gonna have to be fucking real good in fucking bed. Okay, guys, that's the only way you become a Chad or a fucking Tyrone. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck about being a Chad or Tyrone. I don't want to be labeled my whole fucking life as a fucking just a stud. That's any of y'all guys don't know what a fucking stud is. That means that this motherfucker is only good for fucking. I don't know if that sounds so great to y'all, but it don't sound that fucking great to me. I actually, and let me put something else out there, guys. I'm actually in a part of my life to where I value rotations more than any fucking thing. All right, I don't really care about banging a whole bunch of chicks through the year and shit no more like that, because it's too much fucking work. All right, I'd rather be working on my purpose and shit like that. But he wanted to know how to know if you're a Chad or a Tyrone. Well, it's quite simple, guys. Women don't require nothing else from you. Women will literally call you just for dick. Like they don't want to talk to you on the phone. A lot of Chads.
Have you had that before? Where you only hit up somebody just for one thing, and that's dick. Or you start putting your emotions and feelings into someone and progress possibly to a relationship.
You know what it is? I like to have fun with people. So it's like, let's go out to eat, let's talk shit, let's watch a movie, you know, like so it's like, I don't think I can't remember if I ever had somebody that just called it for dick. We always had some type of experience at some point.
So it was like a friendship kind of thing with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's boring.
Okay.
As in Tyrone, a lot of the women don't even like them, they personality wise. A lot of the Chad or Tyrones, a lot of the women prefer them to shut the fuck up. That they only use for one fucking thing. And to be fair, we men put women in categories too. We do this fucking shit too. Alright?
Facts.
This bitch is rotation material, and this bitch is only for one fuck material, and this bitch is for continuous fucking material. We do the fucking same. We men, our friend zone is when a bitch is fucking acting crazy and shit, but we don't really put a bitch in the friend zone as somebody I want to talk and don't want to fuck. We don't really go that route. Our friend zone is when a bitch is disqualified from into the rotation. She's been fucking downgraded. That's what I call my friend zone. Alright, that means that I pretty much done gave up on your ass. You only good for fucking at this point. That's my friend zone. But we men, we do.
Okay. So let's go back to this friend zone thing that you was talking about. All right. So you saying a guy and a female, a male and a female, can be just friends for you platonically. Why do you say that? And have you tested that theory?
Oh yeah, definitely. How? Well, it's not that I purposely tested it. I just have friends that I just like. I don't see in a sexual way, you know, regardless of how they see me. I don't see.
So okay, let's rewind, because that's not a definition of just friends. Then, if they see you in a sexual way, but you don't see them in a sexual way, that's not just friends. That's you saying that you're just friends.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Do I have just friends?
Because this is the pushback that I give most people when they say just friends. If you was in a relationship with someone and y'all were just friends, and they were single, you were single, and you was like, hey, I'm feeling a little lonely. Could you come over and blah, blah, blah. And then you tried to, you know, seduce them. And they said, no, I just want to be your friend. I don't want to mix emotions and blah, blah, blah. Then that's the only reason, that's the only way.
I've had that before. I've had that before, though.
Okay. How? Let me break it down.
I was really young. And I had a friend, right? I think I was like 18, maybe a little younger.
Okay.
And I had a friend, and I guess I tried to like pull a move on him, and he was like, Callie, no. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. It is what it is.
Are y'all friends now?
Oh, no. No, but it's not that. It's not. Us not being friends now has nothing to do with
I was just asking the question. I was just asking the question.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. I know I have friends that are like, they won't, out of respect. I don't know, it's because they do or don't want to fuck me, but I guess it's also a respect factor too. Like, oh no, I can't, like, you know.
Okay.
And then it's like, haven't been in a relationship with certain people, but being friends with their people, you know, they respect their boy and whatnot, and they're like,
oh, okay,
you know, so
that's different.
Also another thing,
yeah, that's another layer to it. Yeah.
Know?
Okay.
So it's again, like you just said, there's layers to it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's finish up.
Do the fucking same thing, guys. All right, and so that's basically what a Chad or Tyrone is, guys. A woman would just hit you up and you only good for fucking dick. That's it. This is different than an alpha male. Just for y'all guys to understand. I consider like the Chad or Tyrone like the fucking stud. What I consider an alpha male, I consider an alpha male as somebody a woman would put in the potential boyfriend category. Chad or Tyrone, he just good for dick. A lot of these guys, a lot of times guys, some of them be immature, some of them are not on their purpose, but for whatever reason, he's only good for sex. All right, that's what a Chad or a Tyrone is. So if you ain't getting a woman to hit you up just for sex, then you're not a Chad or a Tyrone. All right, and another thing you'll know when you're a Chad or Tyrone is that you'll have a lot of repeats. You'll have a lot of repeats. You don't get that even as an alpha male. What you'll have is women will feel like they need something else. If it ain't no more than just some of your non-sexual attention or something, all right, you need to take them out or something like this. Chad or Tyrone don't gotta do none of that shit. Like I tell you guys, I don't know if that's a good thing. I can't sit up here and tell you if that's a good thing. I can't sit up here and tell you that I wish women just view me as a fucking stud. I'm not a fucking horse. Okay, I can't. I'm glad women like my personality, and I'm glad that women see potential in me, because that means that I have potential. I don't want women just look at me, oh, he's just a fucking stud. Okay, I know it sounds good on the front end, oh, you just get to do a lot of fucking and shit like that, but it also just says a lot about you on the back end. All right, guys?
Okay. So what are your thoughts on the overall video?
I like him.
Okay.
I do.
Do you agree with what he's saying about his definition of a Chad and Tyrone?
I definitely do. I definitely can see it. There's men that I have slept with and everything like that were not boyfriend material at all. I wouldn't put them in that category. I wouldn't even as much as think to go out with them. But okay. I'll sleep with you, but you know, your conversation and your dick is all you're good for.
Okay.
You know? And I get what he's saying. Like women require a certain caliber of men. And
yeah, financially.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the majority of it.
Right. But Chad and Tyrone, you guys gotta get your shit together.
All right. And to summarize the other part, you say that men and women can be friends.
Yes.
Platonically.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just say okay. Where can they find you?
Instagram.
Yeah.
My Instagram is @TiaCali with 2 eyes, and my Twitter is also @TiaCali with 2 eyes.
All right, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow her, the links will be in the description below. Join the Patreon army. I'm out. Peace.